by talking about fanfares.
Yeah.
Because, well, it's not in the title of this piece. I read the foreword of the score.
Oh.
And yeah, the beginning talks about the composer saying the opening is a fanfare. So we're just going to go down the line and tell me what you think of. When you think of a fanfare, we're going to start with you.
Okay. Brass. Heroic.
Oh, that was my word.
I'm sorry.
Bold.
Triumphant. Precise. Fun.
Coordination.
Kings and queens.
Yes.
Loud.
Yes.
Tiger band.
Royalty.
Royalty. Nice. Okay, so these are really good words. We're getting right to where I was hoping we would go with these beautiful images of royalty, triumphant, bold. I love that. So who has an idea of how we can translate that image physically into our instruments? Brandon.
We can take a very good breath and put it through the horn.
That's a great idea. We should always do that anyway. All the time. Anything else? Steve?
We can play with the marcato style.
Yeah, I love that. I was hoping someone would say that. Good. Yeah, so nice and accented. So we're going to play our concert B-flat scale, just to not throw anybody off, on the rhythm ta, 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 with nice marcato accents. Ta, 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 ta. Bold, triumphant, lots of air through the horn. B-flat scale. Here we go. Ready? Let's do just the first 5 notes again and see if we can really get those accents going. Lots of front to the note. I'll tell you if it's too much. I'd rather tell you that than have to keep asking. Just the first 5 notes. Working on that too as we go. Okay, so now we're going to look at a festival prelude by Alfred Reed. And eventually we're going to be looking at A to B. But right now, thinking about the concert B-flat scale we just played, I just want you to think in your head, and then once you know the answer, raise your hand, but don't say anything, what solfege pitch I'm playing. So keep concert B-flat in your head. Raise your hand when you know. Taylor Beth, what is it?
Sol.
So, right.
She's
So, she is cheating. Okay, good. So the main theme starts on so, and it sounds like this. So I'll play it for you one more time. So that first interval, is that a leap or a step? Step. Yep, a step in the scale. And then we have, is that a step or a leap?
It's a leap.
It's a leap. Good. Does anyone know what solfege syllable we're leaping to? So we have
Me.
good. Step or leap?
Step.
Step to
Ray.
Ray. So step or leap? Step to what in the back? Good. Okay, so can we try that together so we know what notes we're playing? Still in concert B flat. A little bit slower. 1, 2, 3. That was pretty good. Try without me. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, nice. Okay, good. So now that we all have that in our minds, let's look at A in a festival prelude. And I want everybody to be listening for who is going to play that. And I'm going to ask someone at the end. Make sure your ears are open. Okay, right at A. Ready? Yeah, we're not really going to get into that part because that's not reasonable for this morning's goals. Good. Yeah, okay, so who had the theme? Brandon.
It was the woodwinds.
It was the woodwinds. Nice. And did any of the brass have it? I don't think any of you guys have played. No, but you had that really nice chord. You have it too? Okay. Nice. Okay, yeah, it doesn't say that in my
No.
score, so cool. Awesome. So now, if we did not have the theme, we're going to be listening. And if we have the theme, we're going to play, we'll just start the bar after A where we all come in with it. And people who don't have it, I want you to be listening and thinking of something we could do to make this sound more like what we were talking about at the beginning. Those adjectives we threw out: triumphant, bold, kings and queens, right? Okay. So everybody with the theme bar after A. I'll just read it down. There. Good. So our listeners, what do we think? Did that sound triumphant? Did it sound bold? Like royalty? Brassy? Brand?
It didn't sound like a fanfare because it was slurred.
It is slurred, and that's written in the part, but what could we still do? I think you can still have a slurred, triumphant music. Yes?
Have more sound to it.
Yeah, a little more body to the sound. I agree. Okay, so, and we have fortissimo in the part, right? That's what my score says. So let's get nice full sound. Let's have everybody back in, because that'll help us sound really nice and full. And see if we can get closer to that picture we made for ourselves. And let's go right at A this time. Before we get into all of that? Good. Yes, I noticed something very specific that was different this time that I loved, that I thought made it sound much more like a fanfare. Did anyone else happen to catch what I heard? Or I give it away? In the euphoniums, I loved how you did those 16th pickups. They were nice and crisp, and it really made this sound more regal. So I loved that. Okay, so now we are going to go back to the beginning and go from the beginning through where we just stopped. And this gives us a little bit more opportunity to throw those accents in like we were talking about, because it's not slurred here. So that nice articulation we did in the scale right at the beginning. Oh, we don't have more playing trumpet. That's okay. Here we go. Yeah, that's very awkward without the trumpet part. But Ben, you sounded awesome. I really heard your articulations. You were on the right partials. That really came through. Okay, nice. We're just not going to worry about that without the trumpet. It's too awkward. Let's go A to B one more time, though. And I really want us all to be making this our best run yet, because this is the last chance we have to do it this morning. Think about all those things we've talked about, and this is going to be the most regal run we have done. That even rhymed. Here we go.